Well, hello there. I think we should be good. I'm gonna check my check my levels. If things are crazy or the sound isn't working, please let me know. I am, yeah, I'm already having a good day. And today, number one, today is we're gonna get back to looking at some of the ways that we can use AI, the OpenAI Dev Days from earlier this week. Saw the keynote, and yeah, wheels are spinning. My friend Dewan is doing good stuff, and I'm gonna be working with Anon later today, hopefully. But before that, I've got some prep to do. Yesterday was super busy. It went way longer than I expected, so I'm going to race to get through some examples. I've I'm pushing stuff to production, but I want to yeah, I want to keep on going. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna use some test containers. I'm gonna build a little simple, uh, yeah, just app that we're gonna deploy to some friends' infrastructure, and we're gonna go. But the whole idea is instead of taking the big thing that's complex and it's been around for a long time, it's got a lot of properties. Instead of doing that, we're going to validate our infrastructure, validate our connectivity, validate our security using known apps, simple apps, so that when we do find an issue, uh, it's only one issue that we can work through. So we're going to build a couple of these canary apps, I'll call it. Like, yeah, things we're going to go and make sure that things are working. I really, that there's got to be a better term for that. That term isn't my favorite, but that's what we're going to do. Look at this. Hey, Thomas, I'm glad that you're here. Maybe I can knock this out. I don't have a whole lot of time before my first meeting, but I'm glad you're here. I am going to see if I can build something real fast. I have an example, actually. This is the example that I ran on the plane as I was flying a couple weeks ago. All I wanted to do was have an application. Oops, I'm on the wrong machine. So I opened up my IDE and it opened up on the wrong machine. So let's, oh, this is so weird. Let me copy that here. Yeah, I can share what I'm doing, right? I'm not putting any secrets up on the screen, I don't think. So we'll just go. I'm trying to stream more. I'm trying to, do this a little bit more. So I'm just practicing. I'm not preparing a whole lot. I'm just trying to show you what's going on. So this time I need to copy this thing that I made on the plane. I need to copy it from my laptop. I think it's this way. To Juice. So yeah, hopefully this works. Why did that not work? Let's see. Because I don't have one, that's why. All right, this should work. And then now we should be doing something. We're gonna build some simple stuff. This is simple. Hopefully. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, I went RC. Okay, that's cool. Like, I could do that, but I think that's gonna make things more complicated. If I want to put this on a friend's environment, I think maybe I should do the not RC. Let's do 3.1. So let's remove these milestones. We'll back it up a little bit. I promise I'll go back to 3.2 ASAP, but we're gonna just simplify this a little bit because we're playing in somebody else's environment. And I don't want to pull down a bunch of milestone releases into theirs. Why the date written in Euro style? I don't really have a reason. I think that's just been my default lately, but I honestly don't know why. I'm discussing with the company currently to write Spring Boot tutorials for their serverless platform. Well, my platform's serverless, kind of. It scales to 0. I don't know where that thing is, where the line is. If it scales to 0, is it serverless? Maybe. But I like the idea, and I'm happy to help. Funky Waddle, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for dropping in. I'm trying to stream more. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, but I'm gonna see if I can get something out the door here, something usable. I think I also have to be on Java 17 per where this is gonna land. So let's change this 3.1.5. And I've got this little command that I run, Spring Cubed, which is just gonna go and it'll update my POM if I need to, but it'll, yeah, let's make sure. It is Thursday, right? And the Spring team likes to release Spring Boot releases on Thursday. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a new release. If there is, I'm gonna get it. Oh, let's see. Oh, it made some changes. So there's not a new release. Okay, we're good. All right. So I think we're in good shape here. I want to make sure that I have test containers set up. I do. So with that, I should be able to do this. I should be able to, yep, fantastic. So now I can just go and run this and I have an application that's running. And this is a nice little setup where I have test containers. I don't have to do anything else. Oh, what's happening? Cannot access org test rules. What happened? Cannot find. Why? That's interesting. What happened? Let's check it out. Show history. Do I want Jaxb runtime? And this one says exclude. Let's do this and this. That was maybe accidental. And then let's rerun this. And let's make a note of that. So I don't prepare a whole lot of stuff. Argon, thank you so much. Refresh Maven in the IDE by the little circle icon. Yeah, that was a good note there. But I don't prepare when I'm jumping online. Today I'm gonna just be pushing stuff to production. I'm gonna be doing a lot of upgrades. Yesterday I did an upgrade to this repository that I use a lot, that I share a lot. I made it a little bit better. I'm happy with it. I added some videos here, and then I simplified it. I was pulling down dependencies. One of the things that I'm doing a lot of is making sure I have a way to get to the latest version. I don't want to be deploying outdated stuff. I don't want you to be deploying outdated stuff. So like a simple practice of like this, like sudo apt update. Do you do this? Oh wait, I'm on Juice. So on this one's brew update. Like, how often do you upgrade the stuff that you can update? This should be like, at a minimum, it should be every day, right? Like, I'm not waiting for the next release. I'm not waiting for all the bugs to get found out. I'm gonna pull all this stuff. I'm not checking all of the CVEs for all this stuff. I don't have time for that. I have too much infrastructure to take care of. Now, there's a report. I have things like Snyk in place. We talked yesterday about having something like Trivy in place with Simon. is I want to get that in place. It's not in place today. I'm right where you are. Like, do you have that in place for all your things? I want to get those things in place, and I know it takes a lot of work. You can do it all manually. So yeah, like it's baby steps. But things like this, staying upgraded, staying updated. Well, if this is over 30 days, then I do as I say, not as I do. But like things like your machines shouldn't have long uptimes, right? Like you should be repaving, you should be rebuilding your machines on any machine, right? If you've got machines that have 300 days uptime, like why? So be able to repave, rebuild, all those things, repair, do all those things. So I just like to stay latest. So one of the things I changed was I changed it so that here, the helper project that I use called Demo Magic, I wanted to make sure that I'm just pulling down the latest and greatest. That's it. So every time I run this, it's going to use the latest version of Demo Magic. Cool. And I was happy with the results. I also changed the output so it's a little bit prettier. So let's get back to this. We are run. Did we run? Let's try. Run. So I built this when I was flying from San Francisco to MCI, and and it still has all the ngrok stuff. So, because I built it when I was flying, and it does have ngrok, it spit out a URL, and I was giving people a URL. So now, let's go, and I think I can just go there, right? Like, what could possibly go wrong? ngrok. Let's see if I can do this without sharing passwords online. So let's log in and let's verify all the stuff. And then let's just see if this is working. So apparently I don't know what account I was using. How is that possible? Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, a user with that already exists. But how did I log in? Did I log in with GitHub? Oh, I logged in with GitHub. Okay, so I should have these tunnels, I believe. And let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Cloud Edge endpoints. Is this it? I think this is it. So here, I think this is it. So if we hit this URL, can I click it? It says 0 endpoints. But I think I just started up the app, right? Nope. So, okay, maybe it's this one. Yeah, that's okay. So for my flight to SFO, so you should be able to hit this URL. So the cool thing here is I put that, I did this while I was flying and used the United Wi-Fi. This isn't the URL that I put out. I'm pretty sure it was this one. I don't know why it's not, I did this. I don't know why it's not working. Anywho, but I put the URL out, and then you could hit it while I was flying, which was the whole experiment. Spray on the edge, like, hey, where can we run these workloads on these tiny little machines, Raspberry Pis, what have you, that are connected to spotty internet? So that's what we did. So I'm just grabbing that one, and you can hit it as it's running now. And yeah, and that's it. So now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pull out the ngrok, like, hey, that was fun. We can put that in later, but for what I need to do today, I'm gonna pull this out. And yeah, I think that's all I need to pull out is the ngrok stuff. Oh, I know, I didn't have the config. So let's pull out the ngrok Spring Boot starter. There's the button that Argon was pointing towards. I don't think I need anything else. I just want it to start locally. Mach MVC. Maybe I don't need to do the SFO to MCI stuff. But it doesn't really matter, right? So I'm putting in a new key. You know what? It might be better to do like a UUID. Yeah, maybe. I think that's okay. Should have one of these somewhere. Key. Yeah, no, we're gonna make the key. I don't need to do a timestamp key. We're gonna make the key a new UUID. Like that. Just like that. So same thing. Now we just have a UUID with a timestamp. One other thing I wanted to add is I want to add. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. I want to add something here. Can I do it? No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it like that. We're good. So this is all I wanted to do. And I can run it. I can run that test application. It's still good. This time it's not on that ngrok endpoint. This time it should just be on localhost 8080. And we're good. Fantastic. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. Now the other thing is I want to be able to connect it to Redis. Oh, this is going to be tough. So I only have a couple minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this set up fast enough. Redis Cloud. I should have an account. Let's see if we can get something stood up real fast. How to get? Yes, I have a meeting as well. Hey, I'm going to be in here in a couple of minutes. I got to get over to another meeting too. I will be on later. And later, once I get done with my meetings and stuff, I will be diving into Spring AI and doing some AI stuff. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you around. I'm going to try to get this ramped up real fast before I head to my meeting. If you were me, do you think it'd be this one? Probably. Good. Is it running? It looks like it is. Wait, creation date November 10th. Wow. Oh, that's just the thing. So let's create a new database. We can do that. So here, I will probably have some credentials coming up real fast. So let's move that over. And yeah, you should try out Redis Cloud. There is a free tier. Use it. I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna cut this short. Like, have a good rest of your day. I'll be back on later. Thomas, thank you for joining. I'm sorry it'll be, maybe closer towards bedtime for you. But yeah, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, AI, Redis, Terraform is what I'm working on today. And later, we're going to be doing, the Spring AI stuff. So feel free to jump back on and have a good day. I'm going to cut it for now.